Bluewater Horizons TV. Cyclones building in North Queensland made for a very wet couple of weeks. Luckily, the sun came back for the Gold Coast Boat Show. With the sun out shining again, Kobe John is busy in the backyard on the 2-ton excavator. Going from crawling to walking in the short span of 2 weeks, it won't be long until Indigo Ocean gets her sea legs. With Latte putting up with what dogs have to put up with. As part of the Gold Coast Boat Show, we attended a seminar on cruising the South Pacific, put on by John Hembrough of Down Under Rallies, who regularly cruise between the Gold Coast, New Caledonia, New Zealand, and Vanuatu. We were fortunate to ask him some questions one-on-one.
We're self-employed all our lives for 25 years with smash repair businesses. We built them up to a number of shops on the Gold Coast here, and ultimately we sold them out to a public company back in 2007, and we decided we were going to have 5 years off. We had a little bit of money, we had our boat, and we wanted to go sail the world, so that's how it all began. And 9 years later we're still doing it. The 5-year plan turned into an open-ended plan, so we sort of extended the first 5 years, and then the next 2 years we were wondering what we were going to do, so we've tried to come up with some way that we can continue to live the lifestyle and fund it. We've left Australia in 2009 on our first 15-metre monohull, and we went for our first ocean voyage to New Caledonia, and then on to Vanuatu, and then down to New Zealand. And I don't mind saying that I was as frightened as a man could be when I left the side of Australia behind me in the closing hours of the first day. It was quite a daunting prospect, but here we are some 30,000 miles later, and we're still alive and we haven't broken ourselves, so you learn as you go, I think. Not to get too bogged down with all of the detail. There's going to be a lot of people that'll tell you all the reasons why you shouldn't do it, and I mean, many of those are valid, but they're not the reasons not to do it. They're the things that you've got to learn and overcome. Find a boat that you're comfortable with. Try and keep your ego out of the equation when you're buying the boat. It's often people that have been successful and have got some money to buy a boat with used to having Mercedes-Benzes and all sorts of nice things that they look good in, and often the prerequisite for the boat is how good does it look, and I think more importantly is how comfortable are we going to be on it as a home, and then how safe is it going to be for us to do what we want to do. And then if you can get one that looks nice as well that's an added bonus. Well, that was at the end of our 5-year plan. We decided we needed to do something to earn some income again, and we wanted to continue to live the cruising lifestyle. So we saw an opportunity to bring boats into Australia, the international cruising boats. Australia wasn't really a popular destination for a number of reasons, and we spent a few months here cruising by default in one cyclone season when we came back to buy a different boat. And after crossing the Pacific and spending all that time in those idyllic places, we realised just how idyllic Australia is, and the Queensland coast in particular. So we wanted to promote Australia as a destination to the international cruising community, and we wanted to continue to sail. So each year we sail across to New Caledonia and Fiji, and then we start to promote Australia to all the international cruisers that are coming west, and encourage them to come and spend summer down under.
Next time on Bluewater Horizons TV, Indigo Ocean turns 1.
So pretty in the sky. Also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands singing, how do you